Hi, this is John Lee for the DIY Sprinkler Book. One of the most important things you're going to want to make sure happens when you're completing your sprinkler system is that you've got complete coverage over your entire lawn or garden. It's no fun getting everything finished, then you find out a few weeks later that you're going to end up with some dry spots that are eventually dead spots. So what you want is head-to-head coverage, and this just means that the spray from one sprinkler head will literally reach to the heads of the sprinklers that are most adjacent to it. And you want this coverage to be consistent, and that means you're not depending on favorable winds or anything else for that to happen. So it's important that you have adequate water flow to operate your system, and this really should be checked even before you start building it. But another factor is just how level each of the sprinkler heads are when they're installed. In other words, you want the top of that sprinkler head to be parallel with the ground on which it sits. If the head is tilted enough, you're going to end up with inadequate coverage, mostly on the side to which is tilted downward, because that spray gets forced downward instead of outward. Since the top of a sprinkler head is a pretty uneven surface, it's kind of hard to judge where level is relative to the ground. Also, PVC cement dries really quickly, so you don't have a lot of time to make adjustments. The best way to end up with sprinkler heads that are level and give you the best coverage is to use an actual level to get the PVC fixture on which the sprinkler sits to an upright level position. Since sprinkler risers are made for both lawn and shrub sprinklers, are straight up and down, and they shouldn't have a curvature to them, you can actually press the level against them, parallel to the riser but perpendicular to the ground, then rotate the riser into place until the reading shows its level, and you should be able to do this before the glue dries to a point where it's no longer workable. The key to this is all your parts handy. Make sure everything's handy and make sure you do a test run before applying PVC cement so you know exactly where level is going to be. Just take your time, think everything out, so that once you have primered the necessary parts and you're ready to apply the cement, you can work quickly to get the riser into place. It's a pretty simple tip, but it yields good results. For a lot more tips like this and many others on installing automatic sprinkler systems, check out the DIY Sprinkler Book. It's on sale now at DIYsprinklerbook.com. Thanks for listening.